Well, hello, blessed, beautiful people. Yes, I am on a break. I am on a break, but I'm up here just to say a few things. I, this light is so okay. I had to make sure I'm using my ring light here. All is well, all is well, but I am so thankful that I read where as John, the first of all, hope and pray all is well here. Um, I'm thankful that I read where John the Baptist sent his disciples that asked Jesus if he was the one or should he look for another. You know, uh, I will admit that there has been times in the past and even, here recently that I didn't know if it was the Lord, the devil, or me. But one thing I do know is that um, the enemy, and don't let, when people get to talking about, saying Satan and stuff like that, don't let that put no fear in you. I don't let the word devil, the word Satan put no fear in me, because I know we should know we have things happen. The Lord allowed things to happen, but we have more power than the devil. Um, so um, there was someone that came on my page, and they live for the devil. But they say they want to support me. They want to elevate me and put me in some kind of contest. Well, I don't like contests. I didn't participate in whatever it was that they was talking about. I didn't even look into it because I knew I was not interested. Um, I have been invited to do things and asked to do things. But see, those that's called, we have to be led by the Spirit of God. Now, before I get any further, let me say, I'm still messed up. Okay? I'm still messed up. I still need a Savior. Um, Being saved doesn't mean you don't still need Jesus. Because, as a matter of fact, when you get saved, you need Him even the more. And some that I don't have to explain know what I'm saying, because it's a fight when you know. So anyways, so if John the Baptist didn't know, you know, and I've never seen the Lord. Well, I have, in a sense. I have years ago. I did, in a sense, but not like, you could say looking at me. And the break that I'm gonna take is, see, I love staying home. I love keeping my home clean. I love cooking. I love doing what I do. I do a little fellowship. I don't do too much, but I need to start doing more. I miss one-on-one witnessing. We can witness up here, and people can say you're making a difference or they love you and this and that. But it's a different kind of difference. It makes a difference when it's one-on-one, and that's what I miss doing. And so I have begun to force myself. Well, I actually just started this morning because I hadn't been to church in a while. But my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, the testimony that I have is that God will speak to you and He will let you know it's Him. I was planning on going to Danville, Virginia. That's where I was planning on going, to a church that I seen on another social media page. That's where I was going today. I was gonna go because I was going to say I need a vacation. I don't need no vacation. I really don't care about going nowhere except for spiritual things. I think today, once I go pick my lotion up, I might go to Red Lobster. I need to start treating myself. You know, anyone that want friends, you got to show yourself friendly. And I can't be showing myself friendly sitting here in these 9 walls, well, not including the bathroom, these 7 walls. You know, I can't show myself friendly here, and definitely can't reach anyone. So when I say I'm gonna take a break, and Jesus did, Jesus took a break when he, especially when he ministered, he sent his disciples on, and Bible says this, states this, because they looked up and there he was walking on the water, you know. And another time they knew they had he was on the other side. So, you know, anyways, and even the night that he was crucified, although he went away to pray, and that's another thing I need to start doing. I need to turn the plate over and fast. I have come from a 3X to a size 1X, except for, you know, when you lose, you gain, the skin start to sagging. But this belly, the older you get that belly, it don't, well, you know, I guess I could exercise and get a little flatter, but it don't seem to want to go no place, you know. So I'm getting ready to, like I say, I love staying home. I enjoy me. I never get lonely. I never get bored. I never get any of that. I do get sad sometimes, you know, from things I guess everybody do from time to time, but I don't stay there, you know. With all the things that's going on in the world, my heart goes out to them. But there's nothing that I can do. There's nothing that any of us can do but pray, because the Lord can stop anything. He can start anything that he wants to, you know, and we can pray till we blue in the face, and it won't make a lick of difference, you know. So I will continue every day. God give me breath. I pray for my family. I pray for my friends, and I pray for my subs. It's a part of life. You know, it's like a routine, but it's not a routine. At service today, that man of God came, where he came from, I already had it marked in my Bible. And I had written in my Bible 7/12/15. So July the 12th in 2015, that's when I had circled it. Although I'm pretty sure I don't read it more times than that. But I write in my Bible. And where he came from, and some things that he said, and one thing he said was, we can't save nobody. We can't save nobody. And I've been saying for the longest time that the life that I live, let it speak for me. But I've gotten off course. You know, there is a big falling away in the body of Christ. But I can tell you this, I'm going to start taking better care of myself. I'm going to start getting out, doing more, meet more people. But I hope to never, ever put souls on the back burner, because that's what it's about. It's not about enjoying life. However, that's what I plan on doing. Oh, my goodness. And I'm excited about it, too. I'm going to start back doing a little traveling. Like I said, I was going to Danville, Virginia today. But our steps are ordered by the Lord. And a church that I went to on New Year's night, this past New Year's, I had went there several years ago and enjoyed it so much, you know. But I went New Year's night, and service was, you know, they was doing the benediction when I got there. And it was just, what was it? Because I was a little late, probably about 10:30. But see, on New Year's night, most people don't have service. It don't start till about 10 o'clock, you know. And I ran into a puddle. I never forget, I ran into a puddle of water that night. I fell. No, I didn't fall. I dropped my keys, and I had to get down on my knee. Maybe that's why I hurt my knee. I don't know. But no, because that was New Year's. Anyways, so where I went New Year's night is where I went today. And I knew yesterday. I got my clothes out, you know, and I knew exactly All I had to do was just go take a shower. I was about 5 minutes late though, But anyways, so I'm just up here to say, yes, I'm taking a break from, the way that I've been doing YouTube. I hope to get back even better than what I used to do. And I'm not taking a break because I'm not monetized. That's not it. It's that you gotta know when you need one. And I know that I need to put something into me. I need to feed myself, and I need to feed myself better. Or should I say, I need for someone else to feed me some. Because when you steady putting out, and ain't nothing coming in, although I'm sure somebody is praying for me. I sure, if no one is now, I know someone did years ago, because if they didn't, I probably wouldn't even be saved. I would love to know who it was. I'm pretty sure my birth mom prayed for me, and Rebecca, maybe even my birth mom that I only seen once, But anyways, so I'm going to say this, and I'm going to get off of here. To the witch, because that's what she is, y'all, Yeah, I'm a name caller, I've been called some names too, and it's okay. It's okay, But I call them beautiful, precious one. And beautiful, precious to somebody, make precious to the Lord. I don't know about beautiful, because beauty really is skin deep, There can be a person that's loaded with beauty on the outside. I mean, from head to toe. But if their spirit is messed up, oh my God, Lord, I just want to thank you. I think I may get married again. I think, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I want to, and sometimes I don't, I say, Lord, just a good male friend, because, marital duties and stuff, I mean, anyways, I don't know. But I'm so thankful for the husband that I had. I'm looking at his photo right now. I am so thankful that for almost 34 years, he passed in November the 7th, 2017, and we would have been married 34 years had not he passed. That February the 11th is when we got married, and we would have been married 34 years. Him to me only, and me to him only. I never been, I never even stayed with a man long as we stayed together. And you know what? I left him a couple of times, but that man never left me, never need me, dated women look a whole lot better than me, and most definitely shaped better than me, looked better, shaped better, had stuff, when I met him, I didn't have nothing, But anyways, I know the Lord put us together for what I asked for. Shut up in my room that day, paranoid from bad weed or hangover or something, I don't know. And I heard a voice ask me, what do you want? Write it down on a piece of paper. And I wrote it down, and the Lord answered. But you know what he did? He saved me last. And another thing, I'll get back to the witch in a minute. She ain't important though, because I see the devil use reverse psychology. And see, there'll be people that they may do something or say something, and they expect for you to act a certain kind of way. Well, see, we got to use reverse psychology and don't please the devil. See, don't act like folk think. Don't do what they think you're going to do. Because, that's what they think you're going to do, And that's the way the devil is. He sent that woman, He sent her. I know he did. It came to me early today. A few things came to me today in church, and it's where I was meant to be, Whether I go back next Sunday or Wednesday for Bible study, I don't know. but it was definitely meant for me to be there today. So anyways, to be married to the same person for all those many years, I think speak volume. It's what a person have in the inside. And I'm thankful that my husband knew I was a mess and I knew he was a mess. But we loved each other until death did us part. And so if the Lord was to send, I won't say if I can find, because I'm not looking, in church today with all the men in there. I did see one or two of them, I felt somebody looking, and I looked and I seen a couple of them, and I ain't looked back because, I'm not going to church looking for no man. I'll be scared, y'all. I'll be scared. So anyways, getting back to the witch, I want her to keep on coming, and whoever else that the devil's seeing, I won't be blocking anyone else. I blocked 2 people, I think 3, maybe 4, and I hate I did it. They was, religious people. That's what they was, because it's a difference in being saved, sanctified, born again, spirit filled, than being religious. I don't like religion, and I don't like religious people, and I will not, if I go to a church, and I've been to a couple or 2 religious church, and I've gotten up and left, because time is precious, and who have time to waste, So anyways, Granny getting ready to start, I'm going to get ready to start enjoying life, still going to be saved, witness, but I'm getting to, I feel when you start getting older, I almost said sow wild oats, but no, I ain't got no wild oats to sow, I sowed them early on, but I want to enjoy these days down here. And somebody was preaching about what it's going to be like in heaven. And my God, and when I do come back, I don't know when, but I want to talk about somebody that said that they didn't want the Lord to come now because they just bought a new car. Good Lord have mercy. He just didn't understand. A young, he evidently just didn't understand. Because what is a car? What is $1 billion when the Lord comes? And there would be no more pain, no more misunderstanding, no more heartache, no more of this and that and the other, no more death, no more sickness, no more none of that. It won't be any more of that. So I say, come, Lord Jesus, come. But I tell you what, until he come, this granny right here is going to enjoy life. And I advise you to do the same. All right, till next time. I hope and pray all have a wonderful week. Remember, wise men, ladies too, boys and girls, still seek Jesus. He loves you, and so do I. All right, till next time.